Hi my loves, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be testing out the Essence Princess palette. So this one is Ariel. Here's what all the shades look like. I feel like this one definitely is more fitting for Ariel than the Snow White one was. For the Snow White one, I definitely didn't enjoy it nowhere near as much as I enjoyed this one, and Snow White was definitely by far my favorite princess, but I did enjoy this one a lot better. I thought the colors were really nice. They blended really well. There is a 5 mattes and 9 shimmers, which I think is definitely a good mix. These shimmers and these palettes, you guys, they are phenomenal. So I did create this look on my eyes right here with this palette. So if you guys want to see exactly how I did that, then go ahead and keep on watching. So this does have a large mirror, and then it does tell you each shade on the front, but it also tells you each shade name on the back, which I really like as well. So first step is always taking my CoverGirl Undercover Concealer. So I think these retail for either $13 or $14. Regardless, I will have it listed below in case you guys want to check it out. Last time I know I did look on Ulta, and they were like, when I went to go click on it, they were like non-existent. So I'm not sure if they're just sold out at the moment. But anywho, I will leave it listed below. And if I can find on a different website, I will leave that as well. Then I'm just going to take some loose setting powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm going to use this to set my lids. So now, if you guys like seeing swatches, please let me know down below, because I rarely ever do swatches. But if you guys would like to see me do swatches when I review new palettes and stuff, please let me know down below, and I will. So I'm first going to go in with this shade called Treasures. And I'm just going to start taking this right above my crease. So I would say this is kind of like a tannish purplish shade. Color payoff is pretty well. It is building up really nicely. I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to grab this cream shade called Starfish, and I'm just going to apply this right under my brow. That is a really, really nice creamy matte shade. So now I'm going to take the red shade called Mermaid. The camera has not been wanting to focus at all lately. The color is picking up really nicely. So I'm going to start putting this right into the crease. I'm just going to go really lightly at first just to kind of build up the pigment. Because how could it be Ariel without a red shade? This is like almost like a reddish pinkish shade. I wouldn't say it's like entirely red. I guess the more you build it up, it does get redder. So far, color payoff is really nice, and they are blending together really nicely. Just want to do the same thing on the other side, just blending that red shade in, starting out really softly, and then building up the pigment. The shades, literally, you guys, they feel so buttery and just creamy. So I'm going to go back into the Treasure shade with just like a little bit, and just make sure everything is blended. So now I do want to deepen up the outer V, but I don't want to take away the red. I'm just going to take a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Sea Y'all. So it's this deeper brown. Just like I said, kind of really lightly. I'm just going to pack that along the outer V. For some reason, I actually feel like it's like lightening up the red and not making it any deeper. Okay, so as for now, we are going to leave it at that. We are going to go ahead and add some shimmer. There's really so many pretty shimmer shades in here, you guys. I'm really not sure which one I want to use. So this Sea Witch shade is really pretty. It's kind of like rose gold, but it does have like specks of blue in it. So let's go ahead and use this one. So let's go ahead and see how it picks up with a brush. Picking up really nicely. Oh my gosh, that shade is beautiful. So it is kind of more of like a goldish tone. In the pan it looks like rose gold, but it's more of like gold on the eye. But those specks of blue glitter make it look absolutely beautiful. Like, this palette hasn't given me any trouble with blending or any trouble with pigment. And I think for $14, I could say that's a fairly decent price. So I took that on about half of my lid. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. As of right now, I'm really not seeing much fallout. So far, you guys, I am super duper duper impressed. So next up, I'm going to take this shade Ocean. So it is an orange shimmer shade. And I'm just going to pop this right next to the shimmer shade on the lid. You guys, this palette is making me so excited to play around with it some more. Because like I said, for the Snow White one, with only 2 mattes, it's really, really hard to create a bunch of looks. Alright guys, I'm going to get off camera, apply my false lashes, do my lip, and then we'll come back and do the bottom waterline. Alright guys, I'm back. I got the rest of my makeup done, and if you guys are wondering what I have on my lips, I have the Revlon Color Stay lip pencil in the shade Raisin. I have the Rimmel Matte lipstick in the shade Blush. And then as a topper, I have the Wet n Wild Mega Liquid Outcast, and this is in the shade Satin Sheets. So it is like a shimmery pink. But yeah, let's go ahead back into the palette and do the bottom waterline. So I'm first going to go back into the Mermaid shade, so the red one. I'm just going to put this along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take this pink shade called Kiss the Girl. I'm just going to use that to smoke out the Mermaid shade. I'm going to take the NYX Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. And I'm just going to put this right along my waterline just to kind of open up my eyes a little bit. This is literally such an amazing eye pencil. It's so good, so creamy, and it stays put. I'm also just going to add a little mascara. This is the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift. Okay, so here is the finished look. I will give you a close-up. So overall thoughts and ratings on this palette, you guys, I would give this 10 out of 10 stars. I think the shades are absolutely phenomenal. I love the mix of matte and shimmers, and they are so pigmented. The shimmer shades I use, they are phenomenal, you guys. So yeah, my final rating, 10 out of 10 stars. And like I was saying earlier, Snow White was definitely my favorite princess, but I definitely didn't enjoy that palette nowhere near as much as I enjoyed this. And I think this one is phenomenal. If you don't have it and you love Ariel, I definitely recommend it. So I'm going to try to see if we can find an inner corner highlight shade in here. So I'm going to take a little bit of this shade called Credo, and I'm going to try this on the inner corner just to see if it'll brighten a little bit. It doesn't look like a super brightening shade. Okay, but it definitely works. It's more of like, definitely looks more of like a pinky tone. And the pan, it kind of looks like a light gold. So yeah, guys, I think that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If there's anything at all that you guys would like to see next, please let me know. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.